Hey folks, welcome back to Finance Fridays. I'm your host Lucas Ballahood with Coldwell Banker RMR and the Ballahood Group. I'm joined again today by my good friend Alex Job with RBC. Alex, how are you today?
I'm good, Luke. How are you doing?
Not too bad. It's been a very busy week and a busy way to wrap up the month of March. I imagine it's been the same for you, eh?
Yeah. Very busy March.
Well, last week we were chatting a bit about the changes that we've been experiencing here in the Durham real estate market. And I think
hmm
some of that is going to be published, from the monthly stats that are going to get released here in a couple of days. But I think we're going to see a drop in the average sale price of up to
Okay.
6%. We could 6% or so. We saw 550 plus, homes, new listings, I should say, more new listings than we did in February. And
hmm
the number of sales actually didn't increase very much as a result either. So, I think these changes that we're seeing, both from the rates that homes are being purchased. Oh, did we get a visitor?
Hello, we have a visitor, client Bigley.
VIPs. But you know what? I think like what's going to happen is, or what we're seeing from what we talked about is actually coming to fruition here. That the market is shifting a little bit, that the interest rates have changed. That's sort of seeing a shift price wise in the market. But we'll see those official numbers published at the start of April. But I think that brings us
Yeah.
to the topic here of, because there's more opportunity for buyers right now, that if someone owns a home, they're going to have to still, once they've bought one, they've got one to dispose of. So there's a topic of bridge financing that can come into
hmm
play here. And I was wondering if you can tell us a
hmm
little bit about what that means.
Yeah, so bridge financing is a great option for our clients to have some flexibility on moving purchase and sale, their purchase and sale closing dates. Because let's face it, that always doesn't line up, right? Sometimes you want to buy a house and that seller needs a quick closing, for example, but maybe your sale, you need a little bit longer time for the closing on the sale. So that is bridge financing. When we have a gap in time between the purchase happening sooner, and then the sale is happening later. So you would want to speak to your mortgage specialist about bridge financing options so that you can borrow the proceeds of your sale ahead of time so you can close on your purchase. That's essentially what bridge financing is. So yeah, it's a great option for our clients to be flexible on closing dates, and sometimes that's just the ticket that they need to get that house, right?
Now, there was something you'd mentioned as well, or that we mentioned a little bit off air anyway, about
hmm
there's a stipulation that in order to offer or not, give bridge financing, the
hmm
purchase needs to be firm, or the sale of your home needs to be a firm
It's
sale, right?
yeah.
Now, what does that mean exactly?
So we do have to have a firm sale on the property. So your house can't just be listed, right? If you're closing, let's use June 1st, for example, your closing for your new purchase is June 1st, and your sale isn't going through until June 30th. By June 1st, we have to ensure that you have a firm sale on your properties to know that you can borrow that money and do the bridge loan. So that is always a key component. You have to have a firm purchase and sale in order to satisfy that loan.
That's certainly going to be an important thing to know there, right? There's a
Yep.
lot of situations, number of months where people, the rumor on the street would be the only offer that was winning was the firm one that didn't have
hmm
conditions in it, and we're seeing a lot more
hmm
conditional offers accepted now. So that really gives people the peace of mind and the opportunity to do their proper due diligence when they're buying a home as well.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
healthier.
Now, you were mentioning too, there was a new promotion for buyers
Yes.
from RBC during the springtime. What's going on with that?
Yeah, we just for clients that have purchase transactions, we have a promo for switch in business and for purchase transactions. So I'd be more than happy to share details. There is some, terms and conditions and criteria for it, but you can get up to $2,500 cash. And I mean, who doesn't love cash right now with everything, everything being so expensive, right? So it's a great option for our buyers.
Yeah, no doubt. How could you not love some cash? Free cash, no less. Well, I think this has been at least a good time for us to check in about these kind of things because there's
hmm
a lot happening in Durham region right now, even though the market is
Yep,
shifting. It's shifting towards what I think is going to be a healthier market for everybody overall versus the craziness that we'd seen the last number of months. So
that's
I think it's
really
going to
good
be
to
a good thing.
hear.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
great.
So folks, I think that's all the time we're going to have today for today's segment. So Alex, thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks so much for having me.
And folks, next time we'll be with you here soon. If you need any questions or you have any questions, anything we can help you with, our contact info will be at the end of this video here. So feel free to like, follow along, subscribe to us on YouTube if you want to find us on there. And we'll be with you again soon. So just bye for now.
Awesome. Bye-bye.